So it's starting to rain a little bit now. We've had gray weather the whole week. It's Thursday today. It's the end of October, and I think I saw the sun for a total of 10 minutes since the weekend. So yeah, Grayvember hasn't even started. In Sweden you say gråvember. Grå is gray and it sounds like November, so it's a nice picture of how November can be in this part of the world. Very overcast, but that's fine, because it's nice to have the animals home now. Most of them are home, and most of them have a roof over their head. Actually, all of them have roofs over their head, and except for the ones that we haven't brought home yet. We have about 60 ewes that are still out on pasture. We're gonna bring them home this weekend. So hopefully I'll be ready by then. I have to do some cleaning in the barn where they're gonna be, but most things are already done. But I thought I'd give you a little update on how the layers are doing. The white ones behind me here. So if you don't know the story, I recently purchased 200 new 16-week-old layer hens. They're the ones we see here. And my original flock of 150 are the brown of the same breed, brown lumen. And they're on the other side. I built a section in between. So they're on the other side there, and they're sort of separated. They can see each other, but they haven't, flown over. I have netting and everything, so I'm just waiting to get new eggs from the white ones, and then we'll see what we do with the brown ones. I'm not really sure. Maybe I donate them to people who want to have a chicken or two. But yeah, today I have to clean their nest boxes, so yeah, cleaning. So as some of you might know who have watched other videos, recently I discovered I had a problem with one of the chickens here, or one of the hens, has been picking eggs from within the nest boxes. So the idea is that you have the little lid on here, and the egg rolls in underneath here, and it hides away so that they can't step on the eggs and make them dirty. Or lay on them, and it's worked really well until about a month or 2 months ago. I started to find broken eggs in the nest boxes, like down here under the lid. So I've been trying to figure out how they do it, and I caught one of them doing it one day, and I separated her from the rest of the flock, and she was by herself for a few weeks while I was cleaning out and everything, and I was hoping that she had sort of stopped doing that behavior. So I reintroduced her into the flock, and then 2 days later, broken eggs again. So that was not a good idea. I should not have reintroduced her. So I've done two things. The first thing is that I have made the actual lid part thicker or wider, so that they cannot come in from this side and break the egg. But that didn't work. I did that yesterday and it didn't make a difference. So today I put a piece of cardboard underneath the mat here. So I put the cardboard here because I realized they are probably standing underneath here and breaking the egg from underneath up. And lo and behold, today no broken eggs. So I think I have solved this problem for now, at least. We'll see. These birds are pretty good at being inventive, so we'll see what next mischief they get up to. but these mats need to be cleaned. So wonderful. First flock of sheep are officially back at the farm. It's 28th of October, so it's pretty late to take the animals home, but they've had grass until now, so they've been happy. They've been in the middle of the city, so they graze a small paddock in the middle of the city where we live, Uppsala, and then I move them around a little bit. They have 2 other paddocks that they graze during the summer. So everything's going really well. There were 2 of them or 3 that did not want to be loaded onto the trailer, so they were a little bit, they ran on the other distance, so I had to be a little inventive and creative to try to get them in. But as long as you have a big enough area for them to go into and you have a fence around it, and the fence is further away than their sort of flight zone, and then you make sure that you are outside of their flight zone, then you can usually lure them in and close gates behind them, and then there's only one way to go, which is in the trailer. So that's what I did. It took a while, but we managed it. I feel relieved. This is good. So it's autumn for real now. We have had a lot of rain. We got 15 millimeters yesterday. I think another 15 is expected today. The whole week is going to be gray, overcast, lots of rain. So yeah, the winter chores have officially started and the autumn and winter is here. So I've been spending the last couple of days trying to prepare for the rain, for the wetness, making sure that all the animal spaces are covered, and trying to see where there's accumulation of water, trying to take that away. But yeah, the work continues today and this week. I think I'll be mostly focused on that. And also, this is my last week with my brown layer hens. They're over 90 weeks old now, and I have 80 of them, and I'm getting about 25 eggs per day that I can sell. They lay about 35, but some of them are dirty, so it doesn't really feel worth it. I cannot take care of two groups of hens at the moment. I want to sort of take a break until the white ones start laying their hens start laying their eggs in about maybe a week or two. So the brown ones are going to a neighbor. He lives a few kilometers north of here, in exchange for potatoes that he's delivered during the summer that I've been able to sell in my farm shop. So he's getting chickens or hens and I'm getting potatoes, so it's a pretty good deal. But yeah, winter chores have officially begun. Skogen. So as you could see, I put some netting in front of the window now, so I can keep the window a little bit open, because you need to keep a really good air quality in this confined space. When you have hens or any kind of livestock in a confined space, you really need to have good ventilation. You need to think about that. So I have ventilation ducts in each wall, but they're pretty small. But I have the opening on this side of the sort of the house, and the door on the other side I usually try to keep open. So now I can also open these windows a little bit to let air circulate and flow. Because even though I use a lot of wood shavings, which is really good to do inside, they absorb really well the moisture, and it smells really nice in there once you've just spread it all out. It's 200 hens in this little space. It's hard to... where are you gonna go, BD? It's hard to keep it good all the time and fresh. So I'm really glad that they're using the polytunnel now, because straw is a lot cheaper for me to produce. So yeah, it sort of takes the load off a little bit inside. They're starting to fly up to the other group now, the white ones, so I'm just keeping an eye on them. And I heard that the sheep are not very happy. I need to go up and look so that there's nothing nothing mischievous going on up there.